Hello, welcome to Laura's World. I'm Laura and I have so many IPSY boxes all over this room, I don't even know where to start. Now, why do I go through that entire rigmarole almost every video? Because I want to. I have the abridged version of my nighttime routine, which is what I have been going to, aka my lazy routine. And I have the long one. It's just like a 3-pound bag of stuff that I would treat my face with. It's still downstairs because my husband brought it to me in the hospital. He was nice enough to bring all that stuff to me. And it's really funny because, I don't know if I mentioned it, but while I was in the hospital and the night nurses saw me doing this, and one of the daytime nurses saw some of this stuff too, I wound up giving like, I don't know, pseudo consultations to the nurses and the techs. And it was very humorous to me because they're asking all these questions and they're like, yeah, your skin looks fantastic. And what do you do? And what do you use? And I'm like, all right. And so they were bringing me like notepads. They were like, can you jot down? What do you recommend? I'm like, listen, you got to do what works for you. But if you're going off of what I recommend, and I just wrote notes, I wrote like a whole sheet of paper and they're all like, yeah, let's go make copies. And it was hysterical, because you know what? I make it a point not to be that pain in the ass patient. I unfortunately spend a lot of time in hospitals because of various chronic illnesses and other things, and it's a really big pain in the ass, to be honest. Nobody likes the hospital. But I do make it a point to be extra kind to the janitor all the way up to the doctors. Like, I'm not gonna screw around with anybody. I'm not gonna make anybody's day unpleasant because you know what? I watch these nurses and the amount of work they do. They work 12-hour shifts. They are pushed to their limit. So I go out of my way to be as kind as possible. And you know what? The benefits and the rewards reaped from that attitude are out of this world. I remember one hospital stay when there was a change of staff. The nurse came in to introduce me to the incoming nurse, and she's like, oh, this is Laura. She is not a problem. She'll call you if she needs something, but you don't need to worry about her because she doesn't break the rules and she's a sweetheart. Like, literally, this is what was said. All right, enough of me talking about my hospital behavior. Before I break into one of the, 15 IPSY boxes I have sitting on the floor in this room, I have hanging storage on the two doors. I have a bathroom in this room and then the door out to the hallway. Very spoiled, I know. And I have hanging racks that have all sorts of cosmetics in them. And something was peeping out of the bag, the one that was at eye level, that I said, you know what, I want to try this. And I had shown this in another IPSY box review. It's from Sophia and Maybell, and it looks to be a tinted lip oil in Beach Please. Yeah, I remember reviewing this, just going over the packaging and the color and the... So I'm thinking once my treatment soaks in, which it's almost done, maybe I'll take a look at this lip oil. We'll do a little sample and then we'll get into the box. Although I'm kind of, my wrinkles are gone over here, but I'm noticing this like divot right here. It's different colored and it looks like it. Oh my God. I don't know what to do about it. Because I solved a lot of problems on the rest of my skin, but this is just, I don't know. Any suggestions? I'm about to sound real old right now, but I don't care. My dog, oh my god, she is so lucky that I love her so much. She's very reactive to things around her. When she's in the house, she's the perfect angel. Except when she steals paper towels and napkins. That we're still working on. But when we go outside, we have tried and tried and tried to desensitize her to neighborhood happenings. Cars no longer bother her. Kids on bikes don't seem to bother her anymore. But you know what? Other dogs and people walking too close to the property just set her off. And, you know, we have a joke going on, like whenever we bring her out or whenever she's gone for daycare, when she gets home and she starts borking her head off, my mother will, you know, laugh and say, "Oh, Maisie's home, the neighborhood knows." Like, thankfully everybody's been a pretty good sport about it, but I'm getting frustrated. You know, she's a year and a half, she's actually close to being 2 years old in November, and she's still so reactive. So the point of me telling this long-winded story that you probably don't care about is she saw a dog and I saw it in her face and I tried to stop her, because when it comes to a reactive situation, you have to intervene immediately. But what I did didn't work, and she tried to take off, and she twisted me in such a way from my hip and pulled my arm out. Oh my god, I heard and felt a pop. Now, in addition to the arthritis I have in my lower back, I also have bursitis on both sides of my hips. And if you're not sure what that is, I'll give you like layman's terms. There's sacs of fluid called a bursae in, I don't know where they are in the body. I know that there's some in the hips, and they become inflamed for all kinds of different reasons. Mine has nothing to do with my weight. It has to do with how I compensate for my back. So that inflamed these bursae sacs, and that's what causes bursitis. I didn't even know I had it until I went to an orthopedic surgeon who had me walk across the room, and he said just based on my gait he could tell that I had it. And then he did a test where I had to lift my legs and try to cross them and all this other stuff, and he's like, "Does this hurt?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Okay, yeah, you have arthritis and bursitis." And I'm like, itises, they're my favorite. But anyway, this dog irritated my bursitis to the point where now it hurts, and my arm still feels a little funky. She realized what she did later, and she felt bad, and my dog, she has such a soul. She really is such a sweet dog, but sometimes she just doesn't think. So she spent all evening crawling all over me, licking my face, licking my arms, just being all over me to say that she was sorry. And of course I accepted her apology because she's my baby, but oh my god, my hips hurt. Alright, and so my treatment seems to have soaked in. I am so happy my lips are healed finally. There was a little bit of skin at the top that was not quite going away, but we're all better now. Thank goodness. Alright, so we're going to try this lip butter. Alright, it's colorful in the tube, but when I take it out on this paddle applicator, it's like a felt paddle applicator, it doesn't look like much is there, but let's see. Okay. It has a kind of sweet smell. Just like a generic sugar sweet. It's almost like a lip butter. The consistency is a little thinner than a lip butter. It is a little sticky. But I guess that comes with the territory of being an oil. I don't see much of a tint. It's, I don't know how it's reading on the camera, but it is fairly pinkish pinkish reddish purple, I guess. I think it's looking kind of red on the camera. How's it compare to my shirt? Yeah, not really. Alright, this is new. I got a slew of tank tops because Torrid was having a 70% off even final clearance items, and you know I hit that up. So I got just a ton of tank tops for like $2 a piece. I know my husband said stop buying clothes. I have a huge donation pile because we went through the laundry and we went through Mount Laundry that was on the couch, and we got through it, and you know, we put everything away or as best as we could, and I'm kind of out of space for my clothes, and he's like, you need to start getting rid of things and stop buying new clothes. I can't help it. New things come out. You know, my whole life it's been rough finding clothes because of my size. You know, there were times in my life where I wasn't as big and it was easier. You know, I would lose weight and it'd be great, and then I would gain it back and then it would be a nightmare. And I'd go back and forth, and it just... At this stage of the game, I'm not at my heaviest, thank goodness, but I'm still more than I was a year and a half ago, which is a bummer. But these companies are coming out with more and more styles that, you know, were never made for plus size women, and everyone's saying, you know, wear what you want, be comfortable in your own skin, and wear what makes you happy. And now I'm not gonna be wearing crop tops and all kinds of shit like that, although I did wear a bikini bottom to the pool, but that was in an enclosed, fenced in, plant blocked backyard of my in-laws. It's family, you know, and I came out feeling nervous, and they were like, you look fine, you know. I can't hide what size I am, you know, but just the fact that there's so many different styles out now, there's so many different options that were never available before. So this ramble is about a new set of tank tops that I got. Maybe I'll show some, but yeah, I'll show them by wearing them. This is meant to look distressed. It is so soft, and even said on the label, it's soft. It is so soft, it's so comfortable. I love tank tops, that's all there is to it. And I was always afraid to wear them because of my arms, but you know what? I have embraced my bat wings. I have embraced them. And it's not, this is all loose skin from when I lost the weight the last time. I gained my weight back in a weird way, and it wasn't in my arms, so now all I have is skin. But I have embraced my bat wings because they are a part of me. That's all there is to it. Okay. Here's number one of I don't know how many IPSY boxes that are just chilling in this room. So let's get to it. The scissors. Why do you have scissors? I told him I need the scissors. He's got downstairs, when I open boxes downstairs, it's great because he's got a box cutter. If you're not sure what a box cutter is, it's basically, oh my god, come on. It's basically just a retractable razor, like a blade, and you use it to cut open boxes. Okay, so this is interesting. The first thing in this box is a regular IPSY envelope. Okay. The next thing is a box. What did I buy? I don't even remember what the hell I bought. And then we have, what, there were three. 2 sticks of deodorant. And something dry shampoo. Okay. So that's that. I'll start with the deodorants. I know they came in a set of 3, so I'm hoping that the other one is either in the box or the bag. If not, then I guess IPSY customer service isn't like the greatest, so I really hope it's in here. But it's by a company called Refreshments, and the first one is called Breezy Deodorant. Pacific Fizz. Right. Sparkling Clean Promise, always vegan and free of parabens, phthalates, I still don't know how to pronounce that, and sulfates. Good, because I'm allergic to sulfates. I'm allergic to sulfa medications, so putting sulfa stuff on my skin, ugh. Have I been blurry this whole time? I'm so sorry. Oh geez. Anyway. We're good? Okay. All day airy protection. Ah. Literally, it says ah. Aluminum free and baking soda free. Our skin friendly products are cruelty free and clinically allergy and dermatologist tested. Again, with the dermatologist tested. A dermatologist could test it and say it's crap. Ah, I hate when people put that on their labels. Remember, always look out for that. Just because it says it's tested by a dermatologist doesn't mean it got a seal of approval. However, I'm not here to crap on anyone's products. This actually had quite a few stars. I think it was like 4 or 4.5. Made in Canada. For external use only, avoid direct contact with eyes. Do you put deodorant by your eyes? Have we reached a point as a society that people need to be told not to put deodorant by their eyes? Anyway, open this up, take the cap off and take a whiff. Pacific Fizz. It smells kind of like potpourri soap. If you know what I mean. Like, in the 90s, everybody had miniature, like, seashell soaps and potpourri baskets everywhere. Kind of has a... It's kind of remnant of that. But in a good way. In a good way. That smells really nice. But it reminds me of, like, a potpourri basket. And the shell soaps. Now, when it comes to deodorant, I usually either have the Dove spray, I have the apple scented one because I love apple scent. I have apple scented candles everywhere. Some are I like cranberry too, but apple. The Yankee Candle, plain old apple candles are my favorite, and we burn them all autumn long. The house just smells amazing. But normally I wear either that Dove spray deodorant, or I have Lumi. Hashtag not sponsored. I do love the Lumi products. The deodorant that you can put anywhere. I just use it in my pits because I don't want to put that in other places, although you can. I have the cream to put in other places, like downstairs. But that stuff, that shit works. I'm just saying, that shit works. It works. I got my mom to buy some for herself because she's disabled and she has some issues getting around and taking care of things, and that keeps her stink free for a while. It does work. Just saying. And the other one that came outside of the box in the bag is the Lavender Splash. Again, please excuse my nails. Oh my god, they're a freaking mess. I was scratching the dog a lot, and I was checking her paws. So maybe I should clean them out. Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I washed my hands before I started, obviously, but I guess I didn't dig under my nails enough. That's better. Okay. Still haven't filed them and still haven't painted them. Although I have a lot of nail polish from Nordstrom, and I'm getting another box of nail polish from Nordstrom or Nordstrom Rack. I'm beginning to think there's something wrong with me. The shopping bug it still has a firm hold. Oh well, makes for better content. Alright, so this Lavender Splash, gee, I'm gonna guess, smells like lavender. Oh yeah. A very strong. It actually, it doesn't smell like commercial lavender. It smells like actual ground up lavender put into a bar of soap, like glycerin soap. How do I know this? Well, because where I used to live, in 10 minutes outside of Manhattan, there was a what was called the Renaissance Fair, or the Ren Fair, up in Tuxedo, New York. And it would happen during the summer, and while I was in college, we would go. You know, I would go with my then boyfriend, who's now my husband, and he bought me a flower crown, and we had a really good time. And he also got me a bar of handmade artesian lavender soap, and it was legit lavender in the soap. So as I would use it, pieces of lavender would come out and like it exfoliate my skin a little bit, and then, you know, fall out into the drain, which, I mean, thankfully the drain caught it, because yikes, that stuff would clog. But the smell of real fresh lavender is very different from the lavender you get in lotions and products. But this actually really smells like fresh lavender. I'm surprised. I don't even know, did they put lavender in the ingredients? I don't know. I'll read it later. There's a lot to read. It's grapefruit in it. Why is there grapefruit in it? Glycerin, zinc, what? Eh. Alright. Radish root? What does it have to do with anything? I'm gonna drive myself insane. Anyway, okay, so yeah, this is like super, super fresh lavender. And the other thing that was loose in the box is Design Me, Quickie.me, Dry Shampoo Foam for second and even third day hair. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Here, gradient color on the bottle. Goes from white to light blue. It's aluminum, pressurized. I don't know how it, I hope it's one of those non-CFC pressurized things. It's a foam. I've never used a foam before. I've used a lotion, to like a non-rinse lotion, which was interesting. I've used a lot of dry hairsprays, and I've never used a foam, so this is going to be interesting to try. Let's get into the bag. Oh my goodness, all these things. Okay. So we have an Araceli. It's in Spanish? Araceli Ojos Perfectos Gel Pencil Eyeliner in bronze. I can't tell if this is the sharpening kind or if that's all the product you get, but this is what it looks like. I don't get why the camera has such a problem focusing. Whatever. So, gel pencil eyeliner. Yeah, I bet I can sharpen it. You know what I'll do? I'll find out. That's what I'll do. Alright. Next we have Patrick Ta. I love Patrick Ta. Monochrome Moment Velvet Blush. I can't be sure, and this is in She's Adorable. The shade is She's Adorable. I can't be 100% on this, but I feel like I might already have this. I gotta go look. I am gonna open it, but I'm not gonna use it. Let's see. I really like his packaging because it's just so, I don't know, it just feels so classy. Yeah, it has a mirror and it has this imprint. Like that. But I don't know if I have this shade. I'm gonna hold on to it and double check when I finally get to go through everything. And in the bubble wrap, which I cannot open, and I don't understand why. You know what? Ha! Oh my goodness! I forgot all about this. Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions Eyeshadow Palette. And it has a plastic box around it. Oh my god, I've wanted this for so long. It was in my cart on Amazon for like months, and I never bit the bullet, and now I have it. And I don't know if this is a miniature version. It doesn't say miniature. Okay, here we go. It's called an eyeshadow palette, and that's it. I'm looking for any warnings that say not to be used in immediate eye area, because you know she got in trouble for that before. At first glance, I don't see any warning, so I'm gonna do a little research of my own. There is a protective element over the mirror, but look at these shades. Look at these shades. Oh, that's gorgeous. There's 1 super sparkle, 3 shimmers, and 5 mattes. Right? Yeah, math. I can't math, but just for reference, the middle shade is like a dusty rose. So again, I don't know how it's coming across on the camera, but oh, I'm so excited. All right, now we have in kind of a weird drawstring plastic bag situation. I really don't want to have to cut this open, so I'm gonna try to undo the knot here. I mean, at least I have the nails for it. Well, unfortunately, I can't, so it's cut. Not like I was gonna save the bag, it's just a plastic bag. But, alright. I have a feeling I have this already. But here we go. We have some brushes. The Morphe M105, which is the tapered blush brush. I do not believe I have this one. We have the Morphe R14. Is that from the older stuff? This is the round contour brush. I'm thinking that this is the older Morphe stuff before they unified all the products and started them all with the letter M. I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, because it has like a rose gold clamp here. And then we have the Morphe M503, which is the Pro Firming Blending Fluff Brush. Oh my god, say that 5 times fast. Here we go. I feel like the plastic is kind of choking the... There we go. Alright, the plastic was kind of choking the top of the brushes. And then we have a... looks like a makeup bag. It is a makeup bag. This is a Morphe makeup bag stuffed with stuffing and silica gel. Okay. Well, I still have these MOTD brushes. Let's see if they fit into this pouch. They do. See if I can fit a few more things in this pouch and send it out to somebody special. Now, it doesn't all fit, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna need to get some better brush storage. I have this really cute brush holder, but it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6 brushes in here, and that's all I can fit. Like, I just jammed one of these Morphe brushes in here. You know, I have a Fenty brush. I have my favorite, this Morphe. Yeah, I have my favorite Morphe foundation brush, which, oh my god, this works the best for me. I have my, Charlotte Tilbury, double-ended brush. What's this one? Oh, this is the Urban Decay Prince foundation brush. Okay. And my other brushes are embarrassingly in, like, blue Solo cups. Yeah, my brush storage game is bad. And so, let's see what's in the box. To you, from you. Yes, because I paid for it. Look at the size of this closure sticker. This is a big ass sticker. I don't think I've ever seen one this size. Holy crap. Da, 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 da. Okay. And voila. That's how we open boxes around here. Discover yourself with orange foam. Okay. Why do I not remember this at all? Well, this box is all about nails. We have a Mischo Beauty manicure kit. There's a glass nail file, nail elixir cuticle oil, and top coat. Lux Lacquer. Alright, let's see. There's a kind of a felt coated tray. And yeah, okay. So here we have a felt bag that the glass nail file is in. I wonder how long it lasts, or is this supposed to be one of those like eternal nail files? I don't know, my nails are kind of rough. It might eat away. Okay, and then please don't fall over. Alright, so this is the, I'm assuming the top coat. Yeah, on the bottom it says it's the hello. Top coat. Anyway, nice packaging. I think it's cute. Little gold ball at the top. Little reminiscent of Rare Beauty, I think. Yeah. Just a regular top coat. Okay. And then I always make these faces because it's always so rough to get these things out of like the formed trays. And this is the Nail Elixir Cuticle Oil. I know I'm wasting time. I really just want, for once, just for once. There we go. Jeez. And it's a eyelet or an eyedropper for the oil. Okay. I mean, that's gonna be useful because I keep saying I need to do something about my nails. So that's good. You know, usually I take packaging materials and either recycle or throw them away because this organizer that I was watching a couple years ago said the best thing to do about clutter and things taking up space is to get rid of the packaging and just store it or organize it yourself. which made sense to me at the time. But I think in this case, because this is so specific and I really don't have a whole lot of nail stuff, I'm going to put it back in the packaging and just leave this one in the packaging just this one time. And then I have 4 boxes of nail lacquer. That's what it's called. They're not calling it nail polish. They're calling it nail lacquer from Color Club. And it's the future of color. So let's take a look at the shades. This is an olivey kind of army color. It's called Do It for the Gram. You know what? This is definitely something out of the ordinary for me. So that makes me want to try it all the more. Yeah, that, you know what? This could be like a fall. Definitely a winter color, but maybe a fall. I can sneak that in. Next up, definitely me, because it's pink. This one's called Influencer. Are we catching the theme of these nail polishes yet? This, you know, could be great on its own or as the base of a pink French manicure. It's definitely, you know, up my alley because it's pale pink, and any pink is a good pink to me. Next we have Follow Me, again keeping with the theme. I'm noticing all of these colors are like, I don't know, lighter versions or lighter hues, maybe. This is kind of a light eggplant. Is that how to describe it, really? I'm not sure. I don't... Because it's not quite violet. It's not quite purple. Definitely not indigo. But I like it. I'm a fan of these colors so far. And we got one more. This one is called No Filter. Just keeping the theme. This is definitely an autumn color. Mix it up with some black in there. You have Halloween Instant. But by itself, this is definitely a beautiful autumn color. It's like pumpkin, leaves changing, kind of. I gotta say, I'm impressed with these 4 colors. They're out of the norm for me, which is I want to, you know, get out of my regular rut and try to expand my colors. So this is one way to do it. Yeah, definitely gonna try these out and, you know, use my little set here with the file and the top coat, and my nails should be looking like human nails in no time. I feel like I want to do another one. I want to do more, but I'm going to save it for the next video. I'm just going to get through all these IPSY boxes and then I can get back to the other stuff that I haven't gone through yet. Ay, giving myself a headache in this room. Okay, we're good. Status update on this Sophia and Maybell lip oil. It's still there. It's not as thick or sticky as it was. Obviously, if it's an oil, it's going to soak in. But it's been a minute since I put it on, and I've been yapping here for a while. And you can tell that it's still there. It's a little less, but it's still there. So that's great. This stuff is great. It stood up to my yammering, which is just A+. Alright, and with that, that'll do it for today's entry. I hope you enjoyed. Hope it wasn't too traumatic, I guess. If you liked it, feel free to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, complaints, criticisms, anything, no body shaming. And if you feel so moved, please give me a follow. I think we're up to 43 now. Blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. I know a couple more friends have joined the circus here, and still going full steam ahead with this 100 follower giveaway. And that is, if you're new here and you haven't watched my other videos, if I reach 100 followers, I'm going to do a big giveaway. And it's not all, like, it's not crap. I'm being listened to. Oh my god. I didn't even say anything. What? Alright, other than that being creepy as hell, that's the end of the video. I'm sorry, I'm just a little weirded out because I didn't even say the bitch's name. That's what we call her in the house, we call her the bitch. We're just awful people. Anyway, again, hope you enjoyed. Please take care of yourselves. Have the day that you deserve, and I hope it's fabulous. Bye!